There is nothing wrong with dreaming. Wishing for the impossible is just human nature. But what happens when those dreams lead to suffering? Well, welcome to Dead by Daylight, Chapter 28, Bendy and the Ink Machine. Your new killer is the Ink Demon. Once a happy cartoon, Bendy has been turned into an inky monster, which now, working together with the entity, hunts down the survivors. The killer power is Inky Spread. When hitting a survivor, they are infected with ink. 30 seconds after being infected, they spawn an ink puddle and are uninfected. Bendy can teleport between these portals by looking at them and pressing his power button. There can only be 5 portals at a time. If a 6th one spawns, the oldest one despawns. The puddles also slow survivors and alerts the killer to their presence. The Ink Demon comes with 3 new perks. Perk 1, Hex Overworked. You give the pressure of Joey Drew to the survivors. For every gen completed, this perk gets 1 stack. Every stack decreases repair speeds by 20%. This perk deactivates once the exit gates are powered. His second perk is The End. You are your strongest at the end. Once the exit gates are powered, you get a 25% movement speed increase and can read all survivors' auras until you hook a survivor. His third and final perk is Fake Exit. There is no escape around Bendy. When the escape hatch spawns, a decoy also spawns. If the survivor interacts with this decoy, their aura is revealed to the killer for 10 seconds, and the decoy despawns. New survivor, Henry Stein. One of the founders of Joey Drew Studios, he left the company only to be called back years later and is now trapped within the entity's realm, facing his own creation. This survivor comes with 3 new perks. Perk 1, the Seeing Tool. You see what's hidden with this tool. After being unhooked, you can see the auras of all totems, chests, and generators for 16 seconds. This perk also deactivates once interacting with any of these objects. His second perk is Cartoon Axe. A weapon is useful in the studio. You can stun the killer by clicking the ability button with this perk. Once activating this perk, it goes on a cooldown of 120 seconds. If the killer is holding a survivor, you become the obsession. His third and final perk is Useful Ink. During your time at the studio, you have become efficient with using ink. In the injured state, by holding the ability button, you can repair your items and give them more charges. So, will you escape Joey Drew's studio, or will you fall prey to the Ink Demon? In Dead by Daylight, Chapter 28, Bendy and the Ink Machine.